What's going on, guys? Aussie here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are looking at the brand new objective card, and it is going to be Ryan Gravenberch, I believe is how you pronounce it. Now for me, I'm terrible, and I mean terrible at pronouncing names, so we are just going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to be calling him Ryan today. Now the interesting thing about this card is the fact that he's got a hyperlink to Promise, and he has a strong link to Dumfries. And he's also got a very good strong link to this guy right here, which I actually just did a review on. If you guys missed it, link will be in the description. But as you clearly can see, there's some really nice Dutch players that you can actually use this year. Now this card has got 83 pace, 84 dribbling, 83 shooting, 82 passing, 78 physical with the 75 defending. Now you kind of look at that and you think to yourself, right, he's more of a cam than a centre mid or CDM. And then you look at his height and you see 6'3", and then you start questioning everything. You literally start questioning everything. You're thinking to yourself, right, he's 6'3", and he's got those kind of dribbling stats, or those kind of shooting stats, or that kind of pace. And I'm thinking to myself, right, I'm not playing a 6'3" guy in that cam position. It's just not going to happen. So today I will be playing him in a centre mid and CDM position. Now he has got medium work rate, which is not too bad. I feel like if you put the stay back while attacking instruction, he should obviously stay back, which is, you know, what I want to happen. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot is actually pretty good for a centre mid. He is on a shadow chem style and he is on 10 chem. I feel like shadow is most likely the way to go. You can, if you really want to, go for an engine chem style. An engine chem style is also really good, but I feel like because he already has the passing, you know, there's not really a point of trying to boost it anymore. So I said, screw it, let's go for a shadow, make him so good defensively it's ridiculous, and see obviously how he performs. He's got 90 acceleration and 96 sprint speed, which is really good for a 6'3" player. He's got 75 attacking positioning, 80 finishing, 96 shot power, 79 long shots, 80 volleys with the 74 penalties. Has he got any shooting traits? He does. This guy doesn't disappoint so far. Outside foot shot trait as well. Now if we're talking about passing ability, he has got it. 84 vision, 89 short passing, 88 long passing with the 77 curve as well. I'm talking about a 3-star weak foot player that is 6'3", that can ping a ball perfectly. You just don't see it very often. Now dribbling, for a 6'3" player to have 87 agility, it's no joke. We are looking at a very serious player, and hopefully he does actually play like his stats says he does in game. Now he's got 75 balance, 74 reactions, 85 ball control, 85 dribbling with the 73 composure as well. If we look at the defending stats, it's actually really nice. 86 interceptions, 86 heading accuracy, 77 defensive awareness, 88 standing tackling with the 83 slide tackling, I believe it is. Quick maths. Either way, physicals, he's got 81 stamina, which is, it's alright. It'll probably last throughout the whole, it probably lasts for like the 80th minute, not the whole 90. He's got 82 strength, which is really nice to see. 62 aggression, kind of disappointing, but he has got 84 jumping, which is really good. Now, as I said, I've linked him up with this guy. You got Dumfries in there as well. If you really want to, you can obviously link him up with Promise, which is absolutely insane. I've also got like Aguero, Allen, Sissoko, and Dembele in this team. I will be playing Ryan in a 4-4-2 in that centre mid position, but I'm going to try him, and I want to say in his natural position because his natural position is a centre mid, but I am going to try him in the CDM position in a 4-2-3-1. But let's get into the games. So the first thing I am going to find out is how he feels on the ball. Hopefully he actually feels pretty decent, and it's not bad. Not bad at all. My God, look how big he looks. So his transition is actually really nice. As you clearly can see, I'm just running with him right now. Going left and right. He puts in a very good interception. Great shielding. Guy puts a tackle in from behind. Personally, I feel like that's a foul, but it is what it is. Let's run with him. I want to see how fast he is actually on the ball. And he's pretty fast, to be fair to him. A little fake shot around a corner. I'm going to go for this, though. That's the real thing. Okay, maybe I overdid it a little bit. Him obviously running on the pass. I don't feel like that's even like possible with like a Kevin De Bruyne, you know. I reckon he's going to pass into the inside. Mbappe on the ball. He's going to turn towards Ryan, and my God, what a tackle. He has to cut back. I was about to say he has to cut back at one stage, and obviously Ryan is going to be there, just putting in a perfect tackle. So if we're actually talking about his positioning in that CDM position when going forward, you can actually see him right here. He doesn't go forward at all. He sticks into that position. He gets ready to see if we lose the ball in a, a tight situation, so we do not get counter-attacked. And I don't really mind that too much. But with medium work rate, I was expecting him to make, a run time to time, I would say. Play that ball. Little wide ball down the line. It is going to be perfect. Hopefully we can actually get a goal with it. One thing I would love to see from him there is the fact that he could obviously run forward knowing the cam is actually in the striker position. If he could just utilize that space that you saw, it would obviously be perfect. But hey, you can't get everything with every player, I guess. I'm going to go for a few step overs going forward. I'm telling you boys, he doesn't feel too bad on the ball. Look at his agility. You can actually see him turn quite decently fast. One thing I can say, he turns so much better than Sissoko, which obviously is his CDM partner right now. Gonna go for a ball roll. Gonna try to go for the switch or play. Is it gonna be perfect? It's an amazing pass. I don't think Alan has actually locked onto it. And yes, I am playing Alan down the line because why not at the end of the day? If someone like Adama Traore was down that line, trust me, that would have been an absolute insane pass. But because it's Alan and Alan hasn't got, you know, a lot of pace, he's never really going to get onto it. He's going to go through that middle. I know he wants that middle with Mbappe. He's going to turn back up. Give it to Dembele. Can I get onto it? Yes, I can. Really good tackle from Ryan once again. And great transition from him. So I've actually put Dembele down that line now. So it should actually work. There you go. Trust me, if Alan is down there, it will never work. It's just one of those ones where you need fast, you know, wingers to actually get onto the passes. And if you have a player like Ryan doing those kind of passes, it's going to be perfect every single time. He's going to pass all the way through the gap, isn't he? No turn. No turn, Ryan. There you go. Putting in a perfect tackle. I know I am obviously over-controlling him a little bit. Trying to get him into the tackles. But that's me just testing out those tackles. I want to see if he comes out the ball no matter what angle. And trust me, right now he's impressing me. Gonna go for a slide tackle. That's a really, really good slide tackle. Now, if I had to answer the question, what kind of CDM, obviously, Ryan is, I would probably say he's more of a passive CDM than he is an aggressive CDM. But trust me, he can do both. I wouldn't say perfectly. I feel like the more passive CDM kind of type, he can actually do perfectly. But the more of aggressive kind of type, not really. But you can still do it if you really want to do it with him. One thing I would actually like Ryan to do more that he's not really doing a lot right now is the fact that he's not that aggressive when just going in for tackles or let's say just trying to press the opponent into a mistake. I would love to see his aggression really, really come out. But the problem is he hasn't really got that much aggression. So it's kind of disappointing, but it's not like terrible. It's not the end of the world, I would say. I'm actually going to tell him to run down the line. I want to see how fast he is just by running by himself. And it's actually pretty quick. Now, the real question is, can he swing in a ball? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, let's not talk about that one, boys. Ryan, going to go for that through ball all the way to the bottom. Once again, if I don't have Alan down this wing, that is an amazing ball. I need to take Alan off this pitch. So we do have a corner here. He is obviously 6'3", so why not? Let's give it a go. Let's see if he can actually win the header. He is near post already, which is something you love to see. Hopefully he can get his head onto it. He can actually get his head onto it, but I feel like the cross wasn't obviously, you know, as good as I expected it to be. So it is time to review him. 4 games played, 0 goals with the 0 assists. And let's all be fair, he could have grabbed himself an assist if I decided, you know what, let's play Alan down the line. If I didn't decide that, he would have got himself an assist. But for some reason, I had the worst idea I possibly ever had. But it is what it is. We still saw how good his passing ability was, which is obviously the main bit of it. Now, Ryan, without a doubt, is a really nice all-rounded card. He can obviously do a bit of everything. But at the same time, he's like a really, really good centre mid, I would say. CDM is questionable. The reason I say it's questionable is because medium work rates with a player that has 77 defensive awareness, he's going to leave gaps in behind. He is going to leave gaps in behind. So just keep that an eye, you know, make sure he doesn't leave those gaps. And if you do see that gap, make sure to switch to him manually. And obviously try to go for those interceptions because he is 6'3" and he's got an amazing interception reach. But without a doubt, he is going to be worth the grind. So make sure you get this card. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. 3-star weak foot was pretty good for passing. Skill moves wise, he's not really a player you do skill move with. Now, when it comes down to pace, I am going to give him, I would say like an 8.7. 8.6, something around there, because his pace in transition was really, really good to see. It's just, it wasn't insane when he was running with the actual ball. Shooting ability, now I had one shot of him, it was alright, but it wasn't insane. I felt like if I actually got this guy inside the box in like a wide open opportunity, he would score. But because I didn't get an opportunity, because I played him in a CDM/centre mid role, it was, you know, a bit of a tough one to give an overall for shooting. But I'll give him like a respectful 7.5 out of 10. Passing ability, it wasn't you know, the best passes I have seen this FIFA. I've seen Bruno Fernandes in form. I've seen Kevin De Bruyne this year. I've seen those kind of players play an unbelievable ball. With Ryan, I did see really nice passes, but you know, it's not as good as those kind of players. So for passing, I'm going to give him like an 8.8 out of 10. Dribbling ability, you don't want to obviously overcomplicate it with it. You want to keep it very simple. Do the ball rolls, do whatever you need to get out of certain situations, but do not go on skill runs with this guy. Please, just don't do it, because you will get caught off, you will get countered, and you will concede. But for dribbling, I am going to give him, I would say like an 8 out of 10. I feel like that's decent. Defending, now, if it didn't come down to defensive awareness, trust me, I would give him an insanely high overall, because him being 6'3" was super useful with the interceptions, with the tackles, with the slide tackles. It was just amazing, right? But the problem was the defensive awareness. It left gaps in the defensive line or in the midfield line that just didn't help at all. So for defending, I am going to give him, I would say like an 8.8 out of 10. I feel that's decent. Physicals, stamina is kind of good. It lasted throughout like the 80 minutes. I won't say it lasted till the 90, because it really didn't. The 80th minute is where he completely died off, so that is where you're going to need a super sub. 82 strength was good, but he doesn't have like an extremely bulky body in game, so what that pretty much means is he's going to be able to shield a player, but not for a very long time, so keep that in mind. Aggression, that's the one thing I wished this guy had more, because if he had a bit more aggression to his game, my god, it would have been 10 times better. But for physicals, I would give it like an 8.2 out of 10, 8.1 out of 10. But overall rating out of 10, I am going to give him, I would say like an 8 out of 10. As I said, he's not, you know, a Vieira. He's not a Zakaria. Those kind of players are without a doubt better. But he is a very nice all-rounded card, and he is free. So he is 100% worth it. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.